What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I thought that I would share some gameplay with you due to the fact that set 12 is just around the corner and I've already profiled this deck. So starting off, we start out with a pretty decent hand. We've got the 1-drop Whis, we've got our Awakening Condition in the Vados, and we already start out with our Secret Rare, and when we mulligan we get both of our skillless cards that we need to kind of start the game off really well. And I believe we're going first here. Or no, he goes first. We're playing Hatchiak, so we're kind of expecting a very slow, drawn-out game where we don't get to do much, where he kind of controls everything while we're kind of playing things on our own end, which actually really helps the strategy a lot because it allows us to awaken it 8 life, then drop ourselves down to 6. And here he goes. He kind of hurts our strategy a bit, just due to the fact that Dark Power Blackness Sand kind of hurts our Gokus and Vegetas. But in this case, we really don't care about that much, just because we are getting a lot of draw power in this deck. We're going to draw when we combo. We're going to draw when we're going to grab a card off of Vados here. So it really doesn't. Dark Power Blackness Sand hurts, but when you have as much draw power in this deck as we do, it's really not that bad. And see here, I go ahead and grab the Vados, just so that way I have something to pitch in case he does attack me next turn. That way I have just an extra card to pitch away. So here we go, we swing, we draw, we pass turn, and then it goes to him. Here we've got, so he goes ahead and charges, activates the leader ability, which he mills the 9-drop, and I was kind of afraid of that 9-drop the whole game, just kind of playing around it. It's really scary to know that it can just evolve and switch to active mode no matter what. And here he goes, he's going to play out the blocker. Now these blockers are going to give me a problem all game long, but luckily we have very easy removal in this deck, which is why draws me to Whis just naturally, is it gives yellow a really good removal target. He's going to activate the leader ability, and he's just going to pass, just due to the fact that he doesn't really need to do anything. He's pretty much got me locked out as long as he doesn't attack and everything like that. So we're going to go ahead and play the Vados out first. Go ahead and stick 2 counters on it, and then we're going to awaken. Just to kind of get us get as many options as we have open. We're going to draw 1, untap 1, and then we're going to take 2 life. That's really good because our hand just blew up. We're going to go ahead and switch that Dark Power Blackness Sand, go ahead and tap it, and then we're going to swing at it, just to see what he does, see if we can remove it early, so that way he doesn't really have an option for next turn. But here he goes ahead and blocks it, which isn't really a problem for us. It just helps us clear a board. It did kind of suck because I was kind of hoping. And here we go, and I think he's going to negate this one. Yep, he negates it with Power Burst just to pick up that Kai, which then he's going to turn around and play again next turn. And that's what Hatchiak does well. It kind of recurs its little 1-drop blockers and everything like that really well, which actually can become really annoying. So here we go, we did our turn, we passed. We couldn't really do much just because he didn't attack into us, so we couldn't combo. So we're trying to figure out what exactly we're gonna do here. And here we go, we're going into his awaken turn, kind of where Hatchiak can kind of blow up and do some crazy things. But here we go, we've got the he's gonna activate leader ability, and then he's gonna flip over. And Hatchiak's backside is, I think, really good. I think Hatchiak's still a very strong leader, even with Unisons in play now. I think he does do a lot of things that control players really like. But he's thinking at the moment, trying to figure out what he wants to do next. He's gonna attack into my Unison here, and I just go ahead and I'm deciding what negate I want to use. I go ahead and use Namekiamite, and I need to pitch something so that way I can get my Vados ability online. That way I can combo to defend my Unison if I need to. And I realize that I can't target leaders, which really sucks. So I go ahead and target Dark Power Black Saiyan, which isn't great because he might have attacked with him, which then lets us activate our leader, our Unison ability. But other than that, it's fine. And as you can see, Hatchet gets a really big hand really quickly, and he has constant draw power, which is really nice. And here he goes. He's just going to play that one drop blocker again and draw. Just replaces itself, helps him cycle, see a new card. He's going to play another one, which is why, you know, for a control player, Hatchet is really good because he can just constantly recur those cards. So we're going to see what he decides to do here. I think he just passes. That's what I would do at least. I would just pass. He's got all the defense up in the world. Yep. So he's going to pass here. We're going to untap. We're going to charge the Bulma because we really don't need it at this point. It's kind of there. We're going to go ahead and switch that to rest mode. We're going to go ahead and swing at it just to see if he's going to let us get it off the field. Which I don't believe he does. I'm pretty sure he blocks it here. Yeah, he's going to block it here. We're going to go ahead and draw. And we're going to combo the Vegeta here just to get an extra draw, just to see what he does. And we're going to actually combo up again. And we're going to... Yeah. We're going to go ahead and for 25 with that blocker, which I know seems silly, but honestly, to get that Bardock into play to tap that other blocker is really good. Tap the blocker. That's why I think Bardock is still a really good card, even though it costs more than most people would like. It's still a really phenomenal card. And here I probably should have swung with the Bardock first, because now my Bardock's about to get petrified. And that honestly really hurt. It really sucked. It really hurt, and I didn't like it. So. And here we go. We're just going to pass turn here, just to see what he wants to do on his turn. We've got a 20k double striker staring him in the face. We've got a Unison with 4 counters on it, and we're ready. We've got an energy open. We're set. We've also got a counterplay in our hand. We've got stuff that we can combo from the drop area. We're pretty much set here. So. Yep, so he's going to swing it. Vados here, just trying to keep us from comboing and getting any advantage. Luckily, though, our Unison lets us combo on its defensive step, which is really nice. Let's see what he decides to do here. He's going to leave it at 20. We're going to activate Vados' ability. We're going to combo the Goku. We're going to draw. And then we're gonna play the Goku, and then we're gonna go ahead and pick down. We're gonna use our leader's ability to play the Goku, and we're gonna pitch 2 cards away. I think we really only need to see one Vegeta a game, depending on the matchup. But in this matchup, I know he really doesn't have a lot of removal, so we're just gonna go ahead and throw away well, actually, we decided to throw away Whis. Like I said, he doesn't have a lot of removal, and that Whis is already giving us a lot of value as it is. So we really don't need a second one. And now we're trying to figure out what he's going to do here. He's got 4 energy up, so he technically could go into the 4 and then the 5. But I'm not sure if that's what he wants to do here. If I were him, I would just stick around and play defense, especially if you know this matchup. Here he goes. He's going to go ahead and swing in with Dark Power like I was saying. And we're just going to negate it. We're not going to pitch. He's really not showing a big board or anything. And yeah, here we go. We're going to do a pitch. I believe he's going to take the life. Yeah, he takes the life, which is really good for us. Here we're going to draw. We'll start a turn. We're going to charge the Vegeta. Like I said, we really don't need but one. Which makes this really nice. Here we go. We're going to tap down this blocker here. We're not going to do anything. We're going to get Dark Power like I was saying off the board. And we can do it really easily with this Goku. Now we're trying to figure out how we want to do the Goku and everything, which sucks because we just drew the Beerus, which would actually really help us. We're going to swing in at his leader here. We're going to swing in for 20 crit. We're going to kill the Dark Power Black Saiyan, which in retrospect really kind of sucks because he's just going to bring it back. So, yeah, we're going to swing in 20 crit. And I'm pretty sure he combos out of this fairly easily, actually. Yeah, he's going to go 20, 25. And it really doesn't hit his hand size that much. I'm just taking a minute to read that card because I've never seen it before. So yeah, here we go. We're swinging leader into leader just to see if we can draw something here. He's going to negate with Power Burst, and then he's going to grab back that Dark Power Black Saiyan, which really sucks for us because he's just going to play again the next turn, and we're going to be locked out again. Yeah. He's going to negate again with the Goku, and he is fully prepared to go into the Xeno next turn, and so I just want to leave all of my energy up and all possible avenues of just protection. So, because that Xeno Goku can really cause some problems. Here we go. He charges the 5-drop Shenron. It's kind of dead to him at this point. He'd rather go into the Xeno Goku and things like that this turn. Try to just put on some pressure since I'm kind of sitting at 6 life, and he really hasn't. I'm starting to build a board here. So. Yep, so I think he's swinging at leader for 20, and then we're going to activate effects, and we're going to go 25 here, just to kind of get out of that. It was an easy combo card, and we really don't want to take too much damage, so we're going to go ahead and activate my leader's ability, just because he hasn't played Dark Power Black Saiyan on us yet, and it's just insane value. And that's what I love about this deck so much, is it can generate so much value so easily and so freely. Here he goes, and I'm just going to Vegeta it because I don't want to deal with it. So, yep, I'm just going to tap it down. That way, I don't have to worry about it, and I can get rid of it fairly easily next turn. Here he goes. He's going to play Dark Power Black Saiyan on us, which doesn't bother me because I've already done what I needed to do this turn, and now I'm just sitting up playing defense. And I'm pretty sure he activates Boo here. And then he's just going to pass. Oh no, he's going to activate Cooler. Send those cards back into the deck. Which, at this point, I was really afraid he was going to activate Cooler's Activate Battle. And he was going to neg my Whis, which would have really sucked, because that takes away my draw power and my, that just takes away my inherent draw power that I gain. And here he's going to play another blocker. And at this point, I'm getting kind of giddy, just because I know I have Cell Xeno in my hand, and I know I have the math to make it work. So I'm just sitting here wondering how I'm going to get around 2 blockers in order to play Cell Xeno. Yeah, see, I'm sitting here making sure, double checking everything. Here I think he swings at my leader here, and I'm just going to take it because the more cards in my hand, the better. Trying to get down to that 4 life mark so I can activate my super combos, because that really sucks with these super combos in hand, is you have to be at 4 life, and Vados doesn't really go down, or at least doesn't really go down that low that quickly. So I might change that up about the deck, go to a 2-2 split with Zamasu and Krillin, just to see how well that fares for me, and maybe play some maybe play a Bergamo or 2 that I can use off of the Zamasu effect and the Vados effect. So here, yeah, we just take the life, and I'm pretty sure he just passes at this point because, he just passes at this point just because there's nothing else he can do. And here, I think we're gonna charge the Vados. Bulma or Vados would have been a good charge here. It really didn't matter. we just, at this point, we just need to bait out the blockers. Bait the blockers out for him to use, just to see this, or get him down to 4 life. We need to either get him down to 4 or bait 2 blockers out. So it really doesn't matter at this point what we want to do. It's just all a matter of getting there. So let's see what he decides to do here. So, yep. We're just going to go 15, see what he decides to do. And he's just going to take it, which is really good for us. We're going to activate effect. We're going to go ahead and rest mode one of the blockers because that's just one less we have to deal with. And then we're going to swing in. We're going to put some pressure on him. We're going to swing in with our big boys first. Our 20k. And there he goes. He's going to use that blocker there. We're going to swing 20k crit. Yep. And we really don't want to give him 4 life, 4 cards in his deck, but we're going to anyways. We're just going to go ahead and send all to the drop area. I'm just making sure everything's good, even though he doesn't deflect. He could have a Aura in hand or something like that. We're going to send 3 cards to drop, and we're just going to swing in Claw Strike. We're just going to leave it here at 40, just because we know he probably doesn't have the combo power to get up there. Even though we are going to get him 4 cards in hand, that's really not a big issue for us. Yeah, he's just going to go down to 1, and then we're going to swing in, and here we just combo everything we can. We can't use our super combos because they don't really do anything for us at this point since we're at 4. But yeah. And here we go to 65 quad, and that's going to be the game, guys. So, yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see in the future. Make sure to hit us up on Twitch. I'll leave the link down in the description. But other than that, class is dismissed, and you guys have a great weekend.